Okay. Tomorrow, Monday, June the 10th, will be the last day that Chief Leanne Fitch will be the Chief of Police of Fredericton. So, I mean, I have to do this because it gets me upset that you see all these so-called, all the mainstream media lined up in her office and really praising her. Like, it's like Fox News. They're praising her like Fox News praised Donald Trump. They're not asking the hardcore questions, and it looks like Pravda from Russia. Yeah, and they're just going in and praising her, and of course it always comes out, the shooting. Yes, the shooting was terrible. It was a tragedy, no question about it. Fredericton was turned upside down. Yes, I understand that. It happens. That's part of the job, and 2 citizens were shot dead. It's sad because there's some idiots around. And but let's look at the whole aspect of Leanne Fitch. Leanne Fitch started, okay, a long time ago, and then she worked her way till deputy chief, and Barry McKnight was the chief of police. And then Barry McKnight, with the people, Bobby Simmons, Fred Wuzzel, Yves Desprez, Matt Myers, Dale Carter, did I miss any? And unfortunately Rob Costello, took it upon themselves and labeled me as a pedophile. Them and the RCMP, the sexual child exploitation of the RCMP, was, they raided my place, put me in jail for 4 hours, and went through my invaded my little privacy that I had left. Took my computer, kept the computer for 3 months with the RCMP, and just went over everything. About 500,000 pictures. They were looking for one picture that would have looked like a naked kid, and I would have been done. Now, of course, Barry McKnight, when the UNB professor spoke up, he said, well, we're going to do it my way. And then everybody was upset. The CCLA got involved. And next thing you know, Barry McKnight told the city that, listen, he lost control. He lost control of his police force. Therefore, he had to retire, resign. Not bad. He said to the media, no, it's the right time to go. I feel very comfortable. Sure, of course he's very comfortable. 49 years old, retired. Wow, I wish I could do that. Anyway, so then Barry McKnight, Leanne Fitch took over. Now, I would love to have Leanne Fitch side by side here. We're going to have a little chat, but that's not going to happen, and it never happens. She runs away from me every time she sees my camera. Now, Leanne Fitch took over. And like the non-educated, hey, you don't have to pay Sunday. Parking meters. I should put a sign on it. Don't pay on Sunday. Then Leanne Fitch took over. It's like my no good non-educated redneck buddy always says. Barry McKnight in a skirt. Well, maybe it was because Leanne Fitch is gay. No big deal. Then they're making a big deal themselves because they said, oh, the first gay police chief, and oh, everybody was all proud, and you know, like it was. This is not an event there just to say, oh, look how far we came with the gays. Oh, we got a police chief. No, this is serious business. Well, I sort of like you think about it when he says Barry McKnight with a skirt. Well, it's almost the same policy that followed. And they both came, them two, from the Park Patrol. I call them the Rat Patrol. Last year I never seen them, and I guess they're coming back, but we'll get to that later. So Leanne Fitch was there, and I made a presentation in front of the communication, I forgot, communication committee, public safety committee at City Hall, and the need to let the people ride their bikes on the trail without being harassed by the park patrol. These little kids, they just hide in the bushes. And what really got me going when we had the police scanners, their first day they started, the first hour, one kid, well, I wasn't supposed to hear this. How many have you given a lot of tickets yet? Like, that thing is a joke. It's no big joke to give a person a social assistant a $40 fine that they can't pay, and then they gotta end up in jail in Miramichi or St. John, then they gotta force to walk home. Anyway, focus, Charles. Leanne Fitch stood up. I made my presentation. She stood up. She said, the law is the law, and we're gonna enforce it. We're gonna enforce people that dare to ride a bicycle with no helmet. Okay. Maybe that's why we got some people shot dead. They got their focus, they got their interest in the wrong issues. Ride a bicycle with no helmet, any cop that stops. But of course, let's not forget here, a black guy, was stopped 11 o'clock at night, and then the police, he was running a bicycle with no helmet. He looked, yes sir, may I help you? Then the cop said, oh, it's you. It's a guy that was working for the government. Won't mention no names. But if it would have been a black guy on social assistant or something, he would have given him a ticket. 11 o'clock at night, right? Stop a person riding a bicycle with no helmet. And then there are people on crystal meth walking around, drugs and everything. Oh, that's okay. But people riding a bike, oh, that's the police policy. They gotta enforce it there. Charlie, focus. So, then it came to my issue with Bernard Richard, me. Bernard Richard, the city paid Bernard Richard $40,000 to investigate my case. The city, Chris McPherson, I don't, he's an elitist. He's against the poor. Wouldn't pay my lawyer. I didn't know nothing about my charter of rights. Leanne, big media news conference, Leanne Fitch says, we have to learn to deal with people that's emotionally disturbed. Moi, emotionally disturbed. People read my place and then I'm emotionally disturbed. I wonder if they would do that to the son of a bureaucrat or the son of a politician, or even the Olands pull a stunt like that. No, they said he live alone, he takes pictures, he has no kids, he has to be into child porn. Bobby Simmons, it was just to go against me because I got her partner Andrew McDonald fired when he arrested me in front of the ledge. I got rid of more people. Anyway, focus, Charles. So, and then she said we gotta learn to deal with people emotionally disturbed. And what does she do? Two cops from Edmundston come and approach me in the corner. Go to YouTube, write Edmundston Police and Charles LeBlanc. Monsieur LeBlanc, you come show me a badge right quick. You come with us. We're going for a ride at the police station. Yeah. Now, I'm sure it was planned that I was, okay, Charles LeBlanc has ADHD and he's half Scottish. Oh, look at his history. He likes to fight. Okay. The minute he punched a cop, a stranger, across the head, Michel Villanueva style. Bang, bang, bang. And then the headline in the Irving paper, police shot blogger because he assaulted a police officer. That's how they do it. Case Feeney, no more bloggers. And that's how, at the end, Leanne Fitch. And if you listen to the video, they're mentioning the cops. That they sent the cops that they were investigating the complaint. It was 5 cops. Now, River Rat Matt Myers, now works for public safety. Can you imagine that? I shouldn't mark everything down. So, is that the way that she deals with people that's emotionally disturbed? Send 2 goons after a person. And nothing really in the media, nothing, two cops from Edmundston comes by the legislator and grab a citizen. Because the media is going on the police side. We're slowly changing into a police state. Now, I told her, I said, listen, I remember saying, why don't you hold community meetings? Meetings in the community, that you can listen to the people concerned. And yeah, she said, that's a good idea. It never happened. Nope, no meetings. The only meetings she has is, again, mainstream media. And they label me as, acknowledge me as mainstream media before this shit started. And now, nope, I wasn't allowed to go to no conference, no nothing. Anyway, focus, Charles. No communication with the community to discuss their concern, nothing. And Leanne Fitch is a person that's very, what's that word, venerative? When she turns against somebody, she turns. Sherry Campbell, there's a fine example. Sherry Campbell. These two never liked each other. They never did. But a stunt that she pulled, and then in Maine, shoplifting, whatever, you know the whole story. My opinion, Sherry Campbell had the greatest, best public relations skill to deal with people like me, to deal with the homeless, to talk to them, to get some information. She was good. What should have been done is make her walk the street for 3 years. Walk the street, walk the beat. That would have been a great benefit to the community. But now, the street is not good. Crystal meth, drugs, blood. The police totally lost control of what's going on here in Fredericton. Now, so everybody is saying, okay, Leanne Fitch, au revoir. She's now going to be working in the advisory board of the RCMP. Somebody sent me an email. What does that mean? Does that mean the advisory board is going to advise the RCMP to really, every city, to push people, the policy of riding a bicycle with no helmet, and really push it? You know, people got to get fatter and fatter and fatter, and then the healthcare costs go up because we're not allowed to exercise. Okay, Charlie, focus. It's true, we're not allowed to exercise. We don't want to be harassed. So, tomorrow, or whatever, Monday, is our last day. And what's going to happen? Mr. Brown, Roger Brown, former commanding officer of the RCMP, is that the title? He's going to take over Tuesday. Roger Brown, the man that showed the true human side of the RCMP or other police officer when those 3 cops were shot dead in Moncton. Now, he's gonna be the big cheese. He's from Newfoundland. He's a Newfie. He likes to talk. Worse than me. But will he talk more than to the media? Will he go in the community and say, we want to listen to your concern? What is your concern? What is your concern? How can we help you? How can we become good members of the community? Once again, become good members of the community. That not vindictive, like Bobby Simmons, Bobby Beauchamp Simmons. Oh, and then she's on TV. Oh, I have bipolar. I got bipolar, and she has a gun. My God, what? Charlie, focus. This is not focus. We'll talk about that later. Okay, so Leanne Fitch is leaving. It was an awful time for this blogger, and we didn't really. This city has, in my opinion, a huge, and let's not forget, I'm not a cop hater, I'm not anti-cop. A lot of cops I talk to, people say, I thought you were against the cops, you're talking to them. I'm not anti-cop, I'm anti-bullshit. When they come after me, I will fight back. I will fight back. If it's to chase the politician to bring the issue, I will fight back. And there's a lot of cops that were, it was terrible. But the stories I've been hearing with Leanne Fitch in charge, it wasn't good. Sorry, I'm always looking behind because you never know who's going to come. So, yeah, Leanne Fitch is done. She's going to be an advisory RCMP committee. To me, it's good riddance. She never did me any good. Almost got me murdered behind me. Focus Charles. And Roger Brown is going to take over. Are things going to get better between the police and the blogger and the citizens and people in general all together? Is it going to get better? Truly stay tuned.